Well, the meaning of life is to try to find your soul. Your soul is your true self. And if you find your soul, you will be very happy and fulfilled. You will find your purpose and what you truly care about. You have to really figure out what you love. And I don't mean what you love on the surface. I am talking about something deep. What are your convictions? Like me, I'm a black woman. So my soul can feel the black struggle. I feel connected to my people. So what's your struggle? What do you feel connected to? Find that and you found your soul. So I am very spiritual, so I believe in reincarnation. I think when you die, your soul comes back to earth into a new body. And so every time you come back and live a new life, you are supposed to learn and grow from your mistakes as you come back. And eventually you can get high enough to reach nirvana. Nirvana is a state of enlightenment. It's the highest level that your soul can reach. It's like heaven in some ways. It's perfect harmony. That's what I'm trying to reach. I think the greatest folly of man is trying to control other people. People don't understand that everyone is free. We are born with free will. We are not here to control each other. We can't control each other. We have to accept the fact that not everyone is going to think like us, and we can't make them. And we have to let other people live their life the way they want and be at peace with it. Because you see a lot of people fighting over politics because people don't vote like them, or fight over culture and entertainment. People are going to be who they are. The best thing you can do is lead by example. You can't control other people, and people don't understand that. I consider consciousness to be the feeling of self-awareness of your mind, your emotions, your body. If you are aware of yourself, I consider that to be consciousness. Because it's been scientifically proven that a lot of people live in their thoughts. They are thinking about the past or what happened at work or what they need to buy from the store. They aren't focusing on the now. Well, I personally don't like AI. I hate the fact that people are creating artificial versions of real people. I think we are taking technology too far. The young people are addicted to all that technology junk. What we need is more real relationships, more real contact with each other as human beings. I personally hate AI because it's taking people further and further away from real relationships. So it's just separating us more. People can just live on the internet and not live in the real world. There is nothing wrong with using technology to some extent, but people shouldn't be obsessed with it. AI is just making it easier to live on the internet and not connect with people. And that is dangerous. Our kids are going to be all screwed up. My advice to someone coming of age would be to try to find themselves. Get away from all that technology and find what really matters. Stop looking at all that junk. Live life to the fullest. Figure out your true convictions. What's really important to you? And also, don't be scared to express yourself. Don't hold anything back. Be real with yourself and other people. Get away from people who are trying to judge you or hold you down. If someone doesn't get you, get away from them. Don't try to impress them. You gotta find people who you can connect with, who understand you. Spend time with people who get you. Well, you got to get rid of all of your self-judgment. You got to be kind to yourself. You got to not try to live your life to please others. You got to follow your heart. Your heart will tell you what you need to do. And if you feel like doing something, then do it. Don't worry about what people think. You got to be on your own wave. You got to let go of what your parents or society thinks and trust yourself. Make sure that you spend most of your time with people who are on your level. Hang around people who are serious like you. Don't try to be friends with people who don't respect you and understand you. They won't lift you up, they will weigh you down. So if you can't be free with someone, they ain't for you. Well, there's some things I would have done differently. I wouldn't have tried so damn hard to get along with people who wasn't on my wave. I tried to get along with people I tried to please people, and I wish I wouldn't have tried so hard to impress the white people. A lot of the white men that I tried to impress were not worth it. I should have spent my time trying to be with people who understand me and not care so much what the white people thought of me. And I would have gone to therapy. You know, when I first started my career in the 1950s, there weren't any black psychiatrists. There wasn't anybody who really understood what we were going through as black people. So we felt really alone. And I would have seen a black psychiatrist if there was one. We were dealing with racism in those days, and there weren't any professionals who understood what we were going through. So I wish I could have got therapy. A Song for You. That's a beautiful song. It's on a soulful tip. Yes, it is. Donny Hathaway was really good. He could make you feel something.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
To me, the song means that love is hard. Real love is hard and painful. We all want to be loved, but sometimes the one that you love doesn't love you back. And that's hard to deal with. I love that Donny wasn't scared to talk about love and pain and all the things that human beings go through. Some people think that you should write only happy songs and stay away from the painful topics. But Donny didn't do that. He wanted to tell the truth. And I think that he really expressed how difficult it is to truly love another person. My daddy and mommy fought about his music all the time. And my daddy used to say, "That man makes me emotional. I don't want to deal with my pain." But the lyrics he chose were beautiful and true. The lyrics spoke on human nature. He was saying stuff I could truly relate to. He was telling the truth, and the song was beautifully written. He was truly singing about things that needed to be sung about. It made me think about how painful life really is. I just wish everyone really knew what we as African Americans went through back in the day. There are a lot of people now who don't really understand how hard it was. They see all the success in entertainment and sports and just assume that it's all great. We really were second-class citizens for a lot of years. We could not get certain jobs or go into certain restaurants. And the white kids didn't have to go through any of that. So I wish more people understood how difficult it was to be a black person back then. I really do. But it's kind of hard to explain to the young people, and they couldn't believe it because now they just see all these black athletes in sports making millions of dollars, and they can't believe it was ever that bad. But I experienced it, and my daddy and grandpa and grandparents all went through really bad segregation. I wish more people really understood what we had to deal with. It's hard to get people to fully understand. Well, Four Women really does a good job of making people understand. Another song that I wrote called Backlash Blues is a very sad song I wrote, but it explains segregation to people. It talks about what it was like to sit in the back of the bus or trying to get a job while facing the backlash of segregation. It's a sad song, but it explains stuff. Let music be your guide, let your spirit flow. Be true to yourself and creativity will follow. Express yourself and let your light shine bright. Trust in your talent and music shall be your light.